Welcome, my name is DTM, and today I'm going to introduce you to Cinamaker Director Studio, the live streaming, video recording, and editing platform that lets you produce multi-camera video like a pro, with the equipment that you already own and no experience necessary to get started. Okay, let's start with a little bit about me. My name is Daniel Flores, aka DTM. I am a 2D illustrator, and I'm an Adobe instructor teaching Photoshop, Illustrator, and Adobe Fresco. I am also a regular streamer to YouTube, Facebook, and Behance. Plus, for the past few years, I have used Cinamaker to produce Adobe Max digital art segments and a series of demos for Sketchable app, a drawing app on the Surface Pro. I really enjoy how easy it is to use Cinamaker on the iPad and the Mac. Now, to begin, I want to talk about some of the issues that we face as live streamers and video creators. I want to share what Cinamaker Director Studio is and does, and then we'll go over some of the basic operations of using Director Studio, and then finally take a moment for some Q&A. Okay, let's start with the problem with video creation. As creators, we have important stories to tell and information to communicate. More than ever, today's live streams, remote online meetings, and videos have become critical to communicate and motivate our audience. At the same time, viewers have high expectations and come to expect high quality video and engaging experiences. But creating video can be expensive, time-consuming, and complicated. Adding expensive cameras, hardware, and software, learning video production techniques, and spending significant time we don't have. Cinamaker changes that. Now, what is Cinamaker? Cinamaker Director Studio is a fun, simple, and affordable way to connect your Mac, iPhones, and iPads to create broadcast quality live streams and video beyond your expectations. Cinamaker has reimagined video creation workflows, giving emerging creators like you and me superpowers to create like a pro with no experience necessary. Now, who benefits from these superpowers? Well, that's us. That's going to be you, me, and any brand and anyone who wants their live video to go beyond the expected, especially when we have an audience to engage. Now, for those of you who decide to test Cinamaker Director Studio, with Director Studio, you will have the ability to use your iPad or Mac to connect and control multiple iPhones, iPads, and digital cameras. Switch cameras live, control multiple audio sources, include media and visual effects in real time, connect remote guests from anywhere in the world, record locally to your iPad and the Mac. You'll be able to live stream to all the major platforms like YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, and more. Output to the major live meeting platforms like Zoom, Teams, WebEx, and others. You'll be able to edit and playback with the in-app editor and output your video projects to Adobe Premiere and Final Cut Pro for post-production. All right, in today's demo, I would like to give you a brief look into Director Studio. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and turn off some of these graphics here. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. And switch over to my demo setup. Now, please, I want to let you know that my audio and video will be out of sync as I am now in my demo setup and my audio is coming in through my main streaming setup. All right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, so you can tell, Cinamaker Director Multicam Studio is already in session. Let's take a tour of the app and find our preview monitors down below. Boom, I have my main camera there in front of me. I also have my iPad here. This is nice because I am a digital artist and I like to share my work for others to see on my screen. And then I'm also sharing a bit of my portfolio. And this is a mural I completed recently here in Atlanta. And there goes the artwork to the mural. And that's what the wall looked like before. And then that's where the mock-up was, and so on. So I can go on and on about this. In any case, I just wanted to share what I have down here below in my preview monitors. Next, I want to show you how easy it is to add a camera. So let's go ahead and grab a phone. Let's see. Yeah, let's get this one right here. Boom, here's a phone. Nice. It's an iPhone. Very cool. Let's crank it up. Thank you very much. And the first things that I'm going to check on is that I am on the same Wi-Fi network as this MacBook Air and this demo setup. Got to make sure that we are on the Wi-Fi that we need. Perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and start up Cinamaker Capture. I have already downloaded Cinamaker Capture free from the App Store down into my phone. And I'm going to, once I open the app, I have two options. I can select video capture or audio capture. I'm going to select video. And as I grab my phone, let me go ahead and hold it right here and go to video, because it's gonna pop right in. Look at that. It took no time. There's the MacBook Air. There is my Cinamaker demo setup, and of course my Cinamaker live stream over here on the left. Amazing. That's crazy. I know I looked too close. It was too close, man. Back up. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and set that camera up. I like it. Nice. Look at this. That's crazy. It's amazing. It's crazy amazing. Just like that, we was able to add a second camera or iPhone to my Cinamaker setup. Very cool. Now I want to go ahead and switch back. I want to direct your attention to this top right corner, where you will see a series of icons starting with media, then settings, audio, chroma key, and more. So let's talk about the media. This is where you will find some of my graphic elements that I have added for my demo. So one of them is a movie. There's a movie background. Another one is a picture-in-picture setup. Look at that. Wow. Inside of this picture-in-picture setup folder, I have a lower third. There's my lower third. And on that side, I have my iPad. Like promised. Boom. Look at that. So when I go live and I am sharing my art process, I can pull it all up on my iPad, and I left my pencil somewhere else. But look, no wires. No wires. I like that. Nothing on this side, nothing on that side. Whoa. So there we go. Let's go ahead and just open up one of my drawings just for fun. There it goes. And it's coming. I like it. This is the amazing power of our media engine in the media engine section. And you're like, well, Dan, how do I do that? How can I get some of that going on? So let me turn these off and show you how simple it is to add some media here. There is a plus add button right here to the top, right below the media engine icon. Click on it, and we can see the options that we have on the media that we can bring in. We have image, movie, text, picture-in-picture, audio, and even create a group, which I call a folder because it looks like a folder. So let's go ahead and bring in an image, and add image, go through our computer files, and there we go. Boom. Let's go ahead and get this first one that says Cinamaker image sample. Click on open. And there we go. So now if I wanted to put this up on the top left, look at that. Looking good. I like it. Let's go with that. Let's add a little border to it. Boom, bam, purple is good. And click on save. So now as I'm sharing and talking and going over whatever my presentation is about, art, I can say, hey, let's take a look at my previous Cinamaker setup right there. What's going on, Dan? That looks all right. I like it. Nice, nice. There's nothing right here. It's on the screen, but I can point at it. So there you go. That's what my old office right there. And when I'm done with it, I can turn it off. Boom, just like that, it's gone. Let's try something else. Let's add a movie because I do have a movie in background. And so let's go ahead and try what that looks like with a different movie. Local storage. So there's that moving background video. I can choose that, but I already have that one imported. So let's go ahead and look for another file. There we go. And let's bring in that Boom Animated DTM version 3. Click on Open and select. Now click on Done. Got it. So I am going to click on that button all the way to the bottom left corner. It says Expand. And pinch and zoom to make sure it fits. Click on Save. And at some point during the conversation, when I want to bring in a video, or in this case, this is my intro video for when I go live. I want to click on the eyeball and then start. Boom, there it goes. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Let's pretend there's music and it's jamming and it says put the boom on it. I like it. I like it. Delta Tango Mike, Art Life All Day. And look, no hands. No hands. Huh? It just stopped and it faded out on its own. Very cool. I like that. So far we tried a couple of different media to include in our Cinamaker setup that you can then stream to the internet like I'm doing right now, to YouTube or Zoom. And it's just as simple as clicking the add button and looking for your files in your computer. Very cool. So let's move our attention over to the audio. There's the audio. I click on the little audio icon and I can see where my audio is coming from. Right now my audio is coming from that iPhone right there in front of me, but I have options to bring in other audio from different places, and I'm going to turn them down. Yes, no, I don't want any audio from here, the iPad or the Mac Assistant, which is how I'm bringing in this browser. See, there's the Chrome browser. You see that right there. And let's switch over the picture. Oh, that's the video. That's right. So I can move that out of to a different monitor, so you can still see it here on my preview monitor. So no audio. I don't want any audio right now. No audio from that iPhone I brought in, or even the current device, which is my MacBook Air. I just turned off all those audios. Now you have the option to choosing the best audio that's going to give you the best. Choosing the option is going to give you the best audio for your streams. Check on them, turn it on, off, make adjustments, and then you'll be able to get the audio that you want. In my case, I do have my audio on this, coming off of this lab microphone, and it's going to an iPhone 6s Plus, something like that, and it's plugging into the headphone jack. I love those iPhones that still have that old iPhone headphone jack. Nice. I like it. Now you can't hear the difference in any of these audio sources because, like I said, the audio is not coming through my demo into my main live stream. Now, Cinamaker does offer lots of flexibility to bring in audio in, not only from iPhones, professional cameras, and mixers, but also from digital audio interfaces. Okay, so now let's talk about one big part of what Cinamaker does. Remote guests. Let's say you have someone that you want to bring in from another part of the world. I do that a lot with some of my live streams and classes and workshops and tutorials where we're connecting with people from different parts of the world. And so I cannot just set up a camera in my office and say, here, go ahead and start speaking. I need to bring in my guests remotely from wherever they are. This is where we're going to go for that. And we're looking for this button that's right here. This is the network settings right there. Camera, network settings. Click on it. Boom. It gives us a look into this screen where at the very bottom you'll see where it says Remote Guest Camera Management. From here, I can schedule meetings, upcoming streams. There's one that's already set. I like it. Oh, I can see my scheduled meetings actually. I do not set them from here, but I can see my scheduled meetings. And I can even start a meeting right now from the bottom right hand side. I'm already logged into my Zoom account, so I can just click on that Start Meeting button. Go ahead and type a title. Title goes here and click Accept. While that's happening, I'm gonna grab another iPhone, and this is where we're going to bring in our remote guests. We're gonna pretend. Now, as you see, it didn't take any time to go ahead and set up that meeting. There it is, meeting info, and leave meeting options are available now. So I'm going to go ahead and click on meeting info so that I can share this meeting with my guests. Let me send a text message. Makes it really easy. I'm gonna send that text message to myself. I like it, and click send. Boom, just like that, you have invited someone to your Zoom meeting. Now you can also send them an email, airdrop it, or even copy the info to your notes and reminders. Boom, click on close, and watch this bottom part of the screen carefully, because right now I'm going to describe what I'm doing right this moment. I'm turning on this iPhone. I am going to open my text messages. Let's see. And this one, yes, I do have my text messages. Where are you? Text messages. And it's this iPhone does not have the text messages, so this one does. Let's grab the one that does. Boom, I'm picking up the iPhone, looking through my text messages. There's a text message that says, join our cloud HD video meeting. I like it. I'm gonna click on the link, and of course it's gonna open my Zoom meeting in my phone. And just like that, now I have the option to join this meeting with the Wi-Fi or cellular. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the audio. I can hear it. Turn down the audio on this phone because I don't want a whole lot of audio. And you can see where my name just showed up on the bottom left. That's crazy, just like that. And so the participant is already in your meeting, but it's not visible yet because they're in the waiting room. So let's go ahead and click on that, bring him in. There's Cinamaker as a guest. The camera is active. And now I am going to go back, boom, and show you the rest of these. Oops, I put that camera wrong. Let's get it. Go like this. I can see myself. Look at that. That's me. Wow, just like that. I have 3 cameras set up, and it's not really 3. It's actually 2 here, and 1 is my remote camera. So again, we have our main camera there in front of me. I have my second iPhone or camera right here next to me. And in front of me, this is my Zoom meeting. That is my Zoom guest. So if I was the guest, I will be right here on this iPhone, and me as the host somewhere else in the world can now feature my guest by just clicking on that preview camera. Boom, there you go. Just like that. And yes, at this point, my computer's telling me you are using all the RAM possible for this application. I know that happens because I am taxing this computer as much as I can by running several things, many things. Let me go ahead and switch back. There we go. I have Cinamaker Director Studio. I am using Cinamakin to bring in my video from my browser into one of these preview monitors. Then I have another iPhone right here next to me, and I have my remote guest. So every now and then you may find that red bar that shows up. It says you are taxing your computer. So to make sure that my Cinamaker setup and stream does not drop or stop, I make sure that I turn off all applications that I don't need. My Creative Cloud is turned off, my Dropbox is turned off, everything else, so that my computer can focus on Cinamaker and Cinamaker only. All right, so now we're ready. We're ready for the next step. Let's go ahead and get back into our media. There it is. Let's go ahead and turn on our interview setup and let's take a look. Okay, it's getting there. Let's turn that on and let's fix something here. I do have one camera there, and let me bring in my remote guest. So let's go down. Let's change this number 3 to number 5. Save it. And now let's see if I can turn this. Which way do I need to turn? I need to turn right here. Almost. Almost there, Dan. Almost. Come on. There we go. There it is. Look at that. One camera up there and my remote guest right here. I love it. All right. We've been waiting for this moment. let's go ahead. I know I am using a lot on my system memory. Thank you very much for letting me know. Okay, so now let's go ahead and check on that big red button. There's a red button right here. And let me turn on my video. Boom, bam. Got it. I like it. So there's a red button. Which way should I point? Over there, over there. And let's take a look. Are you ready to go live? Click that red button. Are you not ready to go live and just wants to record? Let's go ahead and click that red button. Let's click that red button and see what our options are. Go ahead. Boom. So a lot of times we want to practice, rehearse, or just record to later edit. So that's where our record live edit button is useful. We type in a title and click on that start button. Very cool. What if we want to go to YouTube? Then we click on the YouTube link here, the YouTube tab, and we can check on our settings. Do we want to be unlisted, private, or public, and type in a title and get started. I can stream to Facebook. I'm already logged in. And of course, I can stream to my user page and either have everyone, friends, friends of friends, or self. Or I can even check on my groups. There they go. What's up, groups? Or my pages and stream to one of those pages. Look at that. Nice. If you have been approved to stream to LinkedIn, then you can log into your LinkedIn account and stream as a member or company. And last is the RTMP and RTMP options. We use these in for some platforms that require our RTMP, like I stream to Behance. I forgot, where do I stream to? I stream to Behance, and I need the RTMP option. And a lot of times you can RTMPS right into Facebook. Nice. Let's go ahead and close that and get back into here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and produce a short little stream. And yes, I am still using a lot of my CPU, aka RAM, and I do have a few cameras going on, but we're gonna roll with it. All right, thank you, Cinamaker. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know that we're in danger. When you see a notification like that, you just make sure that all the other apps that could be open are not open. Let's go ahead and let's see. There's that one. Let me go ahead and close my activity monitor. Got it. Anything else that I should close? No, we're good. Okay. Sounds good. I like it. All right. So let's see. We're going to go live. Let's go ahead and set up our picture in pictures. Oops, don't hit that button, but click on the eyeball. Click on the interview. Click on that video down in the background. So that means that I can talk here and show you my screen. Got it. There's my iPad. Or I can click to over here. Let me see. These are not changing. So let me double check all my options. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 1. That's 2. Okay, so there it is. 2, 0, 1, and 3. There it is. That's what we want. And I'm going to move my camera a little bit more. There it is. Come on. There we go. All right. Just double checking my settings. Bam. There's me with my iPad set up. And then there's me with my guest. And I'm going to move that lower third up here so that it shows up on everything. Let me go ahead and make sure it displays on everything. Thank you. Bam. All right, cool. So there it is. As I switch between my preview monitors, I get a cool little setup. I like it. Okay, all right. I think we're ready. Let's double check our audio. We have our audio coming in from that red iPhone over there. No audio from the Zoom meeting because I don't want my voice to be heard twice. There it is. I like it. Okay, we're going. We're golden. Let's do this. Click on that record button. Let's go to Facebook. I am going to stream to self so that people on Facebook, they don't start checking out my stream, asking the question, what are you doing, Dan? All right, let's do a quick little video and we're going to call it Intro to Art. Okay, I know I'm using more than 80% of my CPU. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and click on Start. There it is. Give it a second or two. We're waiting for that notification when it pops back into the session. There it is. And there's going to be a red button. Not a red button, but there it is. The red Facebook Live is up there. You see that on the top? Let's see. It's over there, right there. Okay, cool. All right. Of course, once you see that live. You're on Facebook. So let's go. What's up, everybody? This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. I'm here with you with an amazing guest. We're going to bring him on in a second, but I want to remind you to check out some of my artwork at Delta Tango Mike on Instagram or Twitter. I welcome your comments, suggestions, and questions. Let's go ahead and bring on our guest. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Hello, guest. Tell us your name. Who are you? And where are you coming from? There it is. Boom. Hey, everyone. My name is Dan. What did you say your name is, Daniel? I'm Dan. Or you're DTM. I'm Delta Tango Mike. How you doing? I'm glad to be here. Hey, that's awesome. You look very familiar, and I'm glad you're able to join us. Well, thank you very much for having me. I enjoy doing these type of interviews because I get to talk about myself and my art. Well, thank you very much for being here. That's all the time that we have now. I'm gonna get the angle right. There we go. That's all the time that we have now. We'll see you next time. Okay, like I said, I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. And we close it out by clicking that stop button. There it goes. Streaming. Do you want to stop streaming? Yes, I do. Boom, there it goes. Oh my God. Streaming is stressful sometimes, but I get it. I did it. If you have an experience that you would like to share, a bit of CPU high usage notification and 2-minute stream. There we go. Let them know and go ahead. Let the tech team know about your experience if it was good and any kind of feedback. And then let's go ahead and start new session. Boom. Here we go. All right. So now we can turn off some of these graphics here. Whew. Oh my gosh. There it is. And again, it's still giving us that CPU. So let's go ahead and review real quick. We set up some graphics in our media engine section. We brought in a second iPhone as a camera. We brought in a remote guest. Yes, the remote guest has left the building. It's right here. Boom, there it is. Okay, look, I can turn it off and then turn it back on. Boom, here we go. Bring him back. There's our guest. Yes, I'm still here. There it is. I see it. And that bottom part, I love it, how you can move around the preview monitors. Really nice. And then we went live on Facebook. Very easy. Just click on that live button and start talking. Okay, so there's a few things that I still want to show you. All right. I'm going to show you how we can find the next thing that Cinamaker does very well. And I can just go ahead and open the Photos app. And for every time that you go live and you're streaming anywhere on Facebook or any other platform through Cinamaker, you end up with a recording of your stream. Let's go ahead and open it up. Look at that. Perfect. Yes, I look good with my eyes closed. Let's go ahead and start. And turn up the volume. Do we have our volume on? Yeah, I think I got the volume off. There it is. It's DTM, Delta Tango Mike. I'm here with you. So right now, that is our video. Let me go ahead and exit this session. Oh, the Zoom session is active. Are you sure? Yes. Click OK. And let's close all these things out. Boom. Get it out of the way. Thank you very much. And move some of these phones out of the way. Got it. So a couple of things. One is that whenever you go live, you get to have a recording of your stream right there in your Photos app. Very nice. And let's say, hey Dan, I had a good time with my stream, but the beginning was a little treacherous. So let me go ahead and change it. Can we change it? Yes, we can. by going back to your Cinamaker Director Studio app on the main screen, you can see your recorded streams. There are project files for every stream that you do. So let's go ahead and click on it, and it's gonna open the whole project. There it is, look at that. That is myself right there. And I can press play. There it is. Not a red button, but there it is, the red Facebook Live is up there. You see that on the top? Let's see, it's over there, right there. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of that part. And so, because that's what ends up happening here. Hello, guest, tell us your... All right, so let's go ahead and edit this video. I want to get rid of the whole front part. So let's click on the scissors. Let's grab the selection and move it to select that part that we want out of there, and click on delete. Boom. So now let's press the play button. All right. Of course, once you see that live, you're on Facebook. So let's go. What's up? All right, so let's go. I need to get rid of that part too. Okay, so let's go. Let's make another selection. Click on delete, play. Let's go. What's up, everybody? This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. I'm here with you. That's awesome. All right, let's move that slider to the end. Let's get rid of the end. Where are we? Mike. And we close it out by clicking this. All right, let's see. Delta Tango Mike. That was the best part. And. Okay, let's get rid of the and. Let's go right there and make a selection for the end part. Got it. Delete. Boom. So now we have a video where we edited out the parts that we don't want to keep. I like it. I like it. Okay. Now that we've done those edits, I can go on and on about all the other edits that we are able to do, including overwriting some of the content here. See, because at some point I was talking and then I wanted to change. Let's see. No, that's not what I want. There we go. There it is. That's all the time that we have now. I wanted to change over from one to the other. Overwrite. And my art. Well, thank you very much for being here. That's all the time that we have now. I'm going to get the angle right. There we go. That's all the time that we have now. We'll see you next time. Okay, like I said, I am DTM. And I just re-recorded the area where I wanted to go from the guest to just myself. Perfect. So we have a new edit, a new cut of our previously streamed recording. This is a project file right here in the in-app editor with Cinamaker. So now I'm going to go all the way to the top right and share. We're going to go ahead and export and render this video. Click on render. Got it. Here it comes. And exporting the video. Now we've gone from a minute and 20-second video to a minute and 2 seconds. And while that's working, let me go ahead and click on the Photos app. And it was actually a minute and 36 seconds before. And now we're waiting for that video to finish rendering. Let me see, where are we? Oh, it's still coming. It's still working. Come on, come on, come on. And let's see, let's see. It's gonna take a few minutes. It shouldn't take a few minutes, but there it goes. It's moving. It's moving. That pie chart is moving, and let's wait for it here. I'm waiting for it right here to show up. There it is. Oh, I just saw it. I just saw it pop in right here on the left-hand side. Oh, snap. So there's the 1 minute and 30 seconds, 36 seconds. And now let's look at the one that's 1 minute and 3 seconds. So let's go ahead and push the slider forward. Play. I'm here with you with an amazing guest. We're going to bring him on in a second, but I want to remind you to check out some of my artwork at
Awesome.
And I'm glad you're able to join us. I'm glad to be here. Hey, everyone, my name.
All right, there is the new edit right there. Just like that, I edited the recording that we used earlier by opening the project here in Cinamaker, and now we have a whole new recording right here on the Photos app. You have the original version and the edited version. Very cool. Okay. Last thing I want to show you, for those of you who are like me and want to use Final Cut Pro, or I am into Premiere Pro, you can go to your file system on your Mac, and go through on Finder window, not applications, documents, Cinamaker Director Studio, and you will find a folder with all your source videos that were used in making of this stream. So you can then use one of these XML files to open your project in Premiere Pro for Mac or Windows, or even use Final Cut Pro. There it is. Look at that. Wow. And then there's the source video. I welcome your comments, suggestions. Bam! I like it. I like it. I like it. I've been cinemaking for a few years, and I'm still excited to produce broadcast quality streams. Now I get to add these superpowers to my meeting with an app that is simple to use, plus includes high quality tools and graphics. As you can switch between different camera angles, you can also turn off and on the rich media like lower thirds, picture-in-picture, and play pre-recorded video files to flex your brand new superpowers. The engagement and value of the stream will have a bigger impact with your audience. Okay, so what do we need to get started, Dan? I was looking at the wrong camera for some reason. I got several cameras here, I'm sorry. What do we need to get started? The hardware that you already own. Your Mac or iPad for Cinamaker Director Studio. And for cameras, we have your webcam, iPad, and iPhones, plus digital cameras. You're also going to need the software. Cinamaker Director Studio is available for free from the App Store right now. Cinamaker Capture is available for your iPad and iPhones, free from the App Store. Download to your iPhone and start using that iPhone as a camera. Next, you're going to make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi connection to support your connected devices. iPhones, iPads, and the Mac must be in the same powerful Wi-Fi network connection. Cinamaker Studio is a production and post-production app that allows you to record, live stream, output to many of the platforms that we use today. Plus, Cinamaker Director includes an in-app editor, and you can export your project files to Premiere Pro or Final Cut Pro. If you remember one thing from today's webinar, then please remember this. Cinamaker Director is free to get started and test these new superpowers. Engage your audience with the power of rich media and graphics, pre-recorded video, and different camera angles. You will enjoy broadcast quality audio and video for free. Record, stream, edit, and even produce great content. Subscription and support starts at $29.99 a month or $199.99 a year. All right, it's your turn. Download Cinamaker Director for free. Download Capture on your iPhone for free. Stream to Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, or RTMP. That's a great paragraph right there. Start inviting guests from Cinamaker Network Browser. Record or stream from Cinamaker Director and engage your audience. You are now cinemaking. I will now take a breath and open the floor for questions. Boom, let's double check and see what we have here while I clean up a couple things on my screen. There we go. Got it. Cool. Can you show me where the Zoom login section is on Cinamaker? Yes, that's a good question. Let's go ahead and go back to my shared demo. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Stay in frame, Dan. Stay in frame. There we go. We got it. We got it. Let's see. Oh, we got our devices just popping in, and this is another notification that lets me know that some of my devices are Wi-Fi, and so there may be some issues with connectivity issues with these devices since it's based on Wi-Fi, and that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. So looking right here, boom, right there, that is our network browser, camera network browser. Looks like a little camera icon. And I can just click on it and boom, all the way at the bottom of the screen, you can see our schedule meetings icon. And I think I did have a schedule meeting. Yes, I do. I have one for 3:30. Look at that. I can start that in here at 3:30 and bring in my remote guest automatically. or I can go ahead and start a meeting right here on the bottom right hand side. If you are not logged in, you will have a login to Zoom button, and where you will have to add your username and password. Boom. Thank you very much for joining us today. I am Dan Flores, aka Delta Tango Mike. I want you to check out Cinamaker app on Instagram and Twitter. Follow us on YouTube at Cinamaker Studio, and reach out to me with any questions, suggestions, and comments on how you plan to use Cinamaker for your video production. Until next time, hey, stay cinemaking.